hey, come on in. I'll give you a tour. Alright guys, this is it. This is the raw footage of our workspace. We have a pretty small townhome, so our space is pretty small for our work area. So I'm going to show you where we keep everything. This is our Glowforge machine. We keep it right by our front door because that is the only place for it, because we need it to vent out this window right here. So as you can see, this is where we have it set up. It's a little bit messy, but hey, it works. A lot of people are worried that they may not have enough room for a Glowforge machine, but hey, if we can do it, pretty much anyone can do it because we have it literally at our front door.
All right, so this is the other side of our front door, opposite to the Glowforge. We have all of our lights over here that we usually use for shooting. We have all of the boxes that you've seen in a recent video over here. So we ran out of storage in our usual spot, so we just threw them over here. We used to have a little play set over here for my daughter. I had a bunch of toys in there, but unfortunately we had to take that down because we ran out of room. And then underneath our Glowforge, we have all of our wood. So there is where the vent is. We run the other stuff in the winter time there through the box, just because we're not running it out the door. And then this is where all of our wood is. So we have all of our materials stored under here, a little trash bin. But yeah, this is everything that you guys usually don't see in our videos. All right, so then as we come into our house, you see our dog there. That's her spot, smiling, surprised because she's usually afraid of the camera. But as we walk in, that's our living room. So the Glowforge is literally right next to the living room. And then we have all right here, this is our messy workstation, but it is what it is. You gotta do what you can do over here. That's Kath's chair, that's the captain's chair. That's where she does all her design work and everything. So this is also where we happen to store a lot of our boxes, is directly under our workstation. There's our son's bouncer. So really, you know, we have pretty much two 8-foot tables, 6-foot tables, yeah, in this area, and this is where we do the vast majority of our work.
So just to reiterate, our space is pretty small. Behind me right here is one bathroom, one bedroom, another bedroom, and then this way is our kitchen. So that's pretty much it. And yeah, it's small, but it works.
So now we are on the opposite end of the house, even though you could see the other end. Like I said, it's like 1,400 square feet, so it's just a 2-bedroom townhome. And this is where I do all my work, is at the opposite end of the kitchen table. So really, you know, Kath and I are operating this business in a pretty small area. Everywhere you look, there are boxes and laser cut goods. We have some stuff stored in the garage even. We do manage to park both of our vehicles in the garage somehow, just to keep them clean and off the street. But it's not easy in this space. But luckily, we won't be here for a while. I know Catherine is just reminding me of this behemoth right here.
Our photography box right by our pantry that barely opens because of it.
So let me spin around this way so you could maybe see that a little bit better. We have our photography lamp at the other edge of our kitchen. So here's Kath. Here's a 3-foot photography box that I somehow managed to forget about because I try the best to ignore it, but that's where we take a lot of our product pictures at. So yeah, it's literally right next to the pantry. We try to maximize the space as much as possible, and it wasn't always like this. It used to just be the Glowforge and a little bit of wood, but then as we've slowly expanded our business and needed more stuff, you know, you get stuff like this. So that is the grand tour of our house. I hope you guys enjoyed, and maybe it inspires you to potentially get a laser cutter and find a space for it, because we hear a lot of people that say, well, you know, I just don't have room for a laser in my house. Well, you saw ours. It's back there, wherever this is, by the front door. And it's not like we have a lot of parties here or anything, and not a lot of people come over. But you know, we literally vent it right out the front door, right the window next to the front door. So if we can find room for a laser in our house with 2 kids, a dog, and 2 adults, we're running a full-time business out of here, I think you can too. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying these behind the scenes. I know Catherine and I have been having fun enjoying these as well as far as shooting them. A little bit different look behind 85th and Pine, but that's the whole point. You know, you normally see us in our 85th and Pine gear and us in front of our Glowforge, but we wanted just to show you what it's really like here on a day-to-day basis and kind of how crazy and hectic it can be. And like I said, we have 2 kids here as well, so it can be interesting with all their toys all over the place, but we have our somewhat designated work areas. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you very soon.